All right, good morning, IHSA football family. Now we get into Lincoln Way East. Schedule so far, season so far, talk about the roster as we go into the deep dish football game of the week 5. Bolingbrook versus Lincoln Way East. Make sure you follow Coach Big Pete and Deep Dish Football on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. My email is coachbigpetefp@gmail.com. So let's get into the schedule so far. And again, they scheduled some good games, Lincoln Way East. First game, Crete-Monee, they won that game. Second game, a little bit of a shocker at Naperville Central. They drop a game to Naperville Central. A little bit of shocking, but again, they bounced back against Stagg. They did good against Andrew. They got Bolingbrook this weekend. Sandburg, I think they're going to win that game. Homer Flossmoor, I think they're going to win that game. Lockport is going to be a tough game. I think Bradley Bourbonnais, they're going to win that game. I think the worst case scenario is Lincoln Way East 7-2. I think the best case scenario is 8-1 for Lincoln Way East. That's just my personal feeling. And when they get into the playoffs, I see Lincoln Way East as a title contender in the Illinois State IHSA state finals playoffs. I'm sorry, IHSA playoffs. I think they're going to be a very tough team to play against, especially when we talk about 8A. Do they want to see any of the teams that they played in their conference in 8A? No, they don't. Do they want to see Loyola Academy? Hell no. No one wants to see Loyola Academy. But the rest of the teams, I think Lincoln Way East could give them a pretty tough game. And again, like I said, by the end of the season, I see Lincoln Way East in my polls. I see them being most possibly by, let's see, week 9, but probably number 3, 4 team in the state of Illinois right now. So no doubt about that. All right, and I see them just thinking. I see them probably right now as the second best team in the state of Illinois for Class 8A right now. Just looking at it, thinking about it, but I think they gotta to do that. Win out, get everything taken care of, and yeah. So let's get into first. Let's get into the schedule. Let's get into the team of Lincoln Way East. First, Jack Tremblay. I talked about him numerous times. He's a hell of a wide receiver. And again, he does it all. He is a jackknife of everything. He can do everything. Jack Tremblay is one of the best in the state of Illinois, along with Trey Johnson. Trey Johnson, they got a dynamic group of wide receivers, just like Bolingbrook does. Jake Scianna, linebacker, undersized but deserves a lot of respect. He's one of the best linebackers in the state. We deserve to talk about more about him as well. Michael Cardelli, good Russian as well for Lincoln Way East. Alexander hopefully I get this right, Napernick, offensive guard. Definitely another interesting player coming from Lincoln Way East. Definitely a kid that you got to keep an eye out for. 6'2", and always Lincoln Way East usually has 2 to 3 good offensive linemen. This is one of them. Definitely a player you have to keep an eye out for. Let's go down a little bit more. James, I'm going to get this last name, and I do apologize if I get this last name incorrect. James Kwasinski is, again, he's a hell of a running back against that powerful, with that powerful offensive line. That's going to be huge. And again, one of the main things is that he is having a hell of a season. Definitely a player you need to watch out for. And again, Lincoln Way East, they always have a great system. They got some good sophomore and freshman players coming up that are just going to be absolute studs when they get onto the varsity level of Lincoln Way East. Let's go down if I missed anyone. Nope. Yeah, he'll be good later. They also, they got a good long snapper as well, if I'm not mistaken, at the Lincoln Way East. Hassan, another interesting, again, undersized little linebacker, 5'11". Kamal Markham, safety that I really like, definitely a kid to keep an eye out for as well. Good passing. They always have a good quarterback. Good not farm system baseball. Always have had a great succession of quarterbacks at Lincoln Way East, and this year is no different. And we go more into, again, for Bolingbrook, I think they're going to do some razzle dazzle plays against Lincoln Way East. Again, stay with your assignments, read the gaps, especially for the defensive line. Put it in and put it into those plays, get that 3 and out. And basically also for Lincoln Way East on offense, again, the success factor for Friday night is going to be how they run the ball against that Bolingbrook defense. I think that's going to be a huge key. And if Bolingbrook can stop them, it's going to be a tough night for Lincoln Way East, no doubt about that. So it should be an interesting game. Lincoln Way East. I'll talk more about this game tonight on Deep Dish Football Live, 8 p.m. on Facebook Live of Deep Dish Football page. Make sure you follow Coach Big P and Deep Dish Football on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Thank you so much for joining, and have a lovely day.